Welcome back to the Life and Tribe podcast. This is episode 198. We have back on the man, the myth, Hugo Fry himself. This was great timing. Hugo is actually in Austin, Texas, getting ready for the BPN 50 miler overnight race this weekend. He has a legitimate shot at winning this race, so it was perfect timing to have him on. He also just ran Berlin Marathon. He won a 5-day stage race in the desert of Jordan recently as well. And he also just went full-time content. So this was an awesome time to have him on. He's a very busy man, has been doing a lot of fun stuff. So of course we joked with Hugo. We think he could be our fourth host. He's just like, we get along with him so well. Just the banter. He's like legitimately one of the funniest guys we've ever met. Just absolute comedy of an episode. So I really hope you guys enjoy this one. If you do, please leave a review, drop a comment, share with a friend. And just a reminder, if you're going to be in Indianapolis at the marathon next Saturday, we will be there with a shakeout with SWIFTWICK socks. I think they're going to have some free socks, so make sure you come by. It's Friday, November 7th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Indianapolis time at White River State Park. The information is on our Instagram. Make sure you follow us on there. We will post it again this week. When we're running through Norton Commons or the Pewee Valley area in Louisville, Kentucky, it's pretty easy to spot Mason Construction Home. The attention to detail, the quality, the stunning design, you can't miss it. It stands out. We aren't just saying that either. Our own co-host Scotty trusted Mason Construction to build his forever home, and he and his family couldn't be happier. Don't tell Scotty this, but we're at his house a lot because we love the home. He's all right too, though. If you live in the Louisville or Southern Indiana area and are thinking about building your forever home or doing a remodel, there is nobody else to trust with this project than Mason Construction. The link to their website is in our show notes. Click on the request information option and start the conversation about what your forever home could look like.
I've got a couple on my hit list, but like 350 miler, it's not what you want to be eating. It's not what you want to be eating. It's heavy. It is
Sloppy
heavy.
barbecue.
Yeah.
It says Danny's not recording. Oh, wait. Are you now?
No, he's not recording.
Oh, yeah, he is now. Now he's not. Now he's gone.
Danny is so cooked.
That's all right. I'll start it like 30 seconds
Oh,
in.
there you go, Danny.
Hello.
Danny.
You good?
Oh yeah.
Danny, is that a real background or is that a fake one?
This is the real deal. All natural, baby.
Have you got a bit of an orchid, or is that some roses behind you?
That
Flowers.
there, my friend, is a rose and do you know? Can you name this one?
Oh, I can't. It's my flower knowledge is not great. I'm not gonna lie. No, you're gonna have to give it to me.
It's a bird of paradise.
Oh,
Can you believe it?
It's exotic.
I can believe it now.
Yeah.
fancy.
How's that for agriculture? Scarce.
Ooh,
Dude, Hugo,
my background.
you got to tell me, what'd you get at Terry Black's? So me and Scotty went after Austin Half last year, and we spent like well over $100, if I recall,
Yeah,
Scotty.
it's a fortune.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I'm
So good,
actually
though.
bankrupting myself. Today wasn't too bad. Today there's two of us. I've realized you can't do these things individually. Or you could if you've got loads of money and you don't care about getting obese, but like I just want to try everything, right? You want to have a bit of everything, but the smallest serving size is just ridiculous. So like I got turkey, sausage, brisket, and a rib. And then like one side. I could have got like 100 sides, but you know,
How much is
the
like
mac and
brisket
cheese is
sandwich?
wasted on me.
How much is a brisket sandwich at Terry Black's?
Oh, it's like $25.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But then you have to get the sides, Danny.
Yeah.
You have to, which are another like $15.
Yeah.
Dude, we went at 10 a.m. and there was a line out the door.
I spent an hour and a half at Franklin's today just queuing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's not even that. Like, it was good. I'm not going to throw shade on like barbecue in Texas, but like it wasn't like life changing. I've got a couple other ones I've heard are better, but there was so much hype online around like Franklin's that you got to go. It's amazing, and I went and I was like, it's good, but when they've set the bar so high and you go and it's not so good, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Always a
Pretty
letdown.
cool. They told us Franklin's and Terry Black's. Remember, wasn't it our taxi driver? We were like,
Yeah, I was a taxi driver.
you're like, yo, where should we go? He was like, Terry Black's. So we
There's
did
one
it.
called like La Barbecue that's got a Michelin star.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I might be hitting that up. Post 50 miler.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when is this 50 miler? Is it Saturday
Saturday, yeah.
night?
Yeah, night. Yeah.
You're doing it right though. In the Texas, they do the barbecue load. They don't do the carb load.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't really carb load anyway, so it's not that. It's not
Hot
that deep.
take. You're from England.
Yeah.
How's the
And
barbecue there?
your time zone for this 50 miler should be like you're waking up, right? Like,
Yeah, it should, but I've been here since Friday, so I'll be here 8 days. So I'm done. And I got here and I was super ill. So I was like, I need to go to CVS and buy some serious medication. So I've actually like adjusted way too quick because I hit some heavy, heavy dosage American medicine when I got here.
Did you get NyQuil, bro?
You take some lean?
NyQuil hits
Yeah.
different. Also, like the amount of melatonin you can get in this country is like, in the UK, you can't buy melatonin. And if you
Really?
do, you have to get it prescribed. And the prescription
Really?
levels are like max, like 3 milligrams. And you walk in and the minimum in America is like 10 milligrams. So you're just hitting that pillow and you're gone. You are gone.
But I'll start sending you stuff.
What,
The amount of people who have gone like, oh, Hugo, can you hit me up with some melatonin before when you come back? I'm like, okay, I'm good, thanks. I don't want to get arrested at the border.
yeah, like Scotty, you
Smuggling
gave me
melatonin.
broadcast that you're going to be a drug mule for our British
That was
friend
a-
on the internet.
That was a joke.
I
Does
know,
anybody
I'm
know what
joking.
happened to Matt Fox?
I'm
I was
joking.
gonna say Scotty's the new Matt
Oh,
Fox.
Scotty's so defensive,
Don't.
bro.
Oh,
What's
Matt Fox.
I want to know
What
the
a guy.
I want to know the difference in the life expectancy of a British person who takes melatonin and an American person, because it sounds like we just have like the hard hitting stuff. You think Matt Fox would smuggle some melatonin for
For
us?
Hugo, for sure.
I'm gonna avoid the Matt Fox topic. You know,
Same.
Oh, sorry, I
yeah.
didn't know you guys were boys like that.
No, it's more like I used to be coached by Nick Bester as well, and there's a whole them two have a lot of beef. You know what? I just don't want to get into internet drama, and I feel like Matt Fox is the running internet drama. So
Yeah.
you don't need it. You know, you just don't need it. You don't need to talk about it really.
Hugo, you're a full-time content now, aren't you?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
And that is why I can't talk about controversial topics like Matt Fox being arrested in Japan.
Oh no, that's how you blow up, dude. Striegle's been doing it like crazy. He's like, low mileage is for sissies. Run high mileage. Here's why.
Exactly. I've always been a high mileage guy though, so
Yeah, you got to take the controversial takes. That's how you get more views, dude.
full-time content creator now. Though.
Yeah, we get
Yeah.
multiple.
How is that going?
It's not really sunk in yet because I quit the Friday before Berlin Marathon.
Oh wow.
Then that was like a month ago. Did Berlin, had like 3 days, and then I went to Jordan to do this ultra marathon in the desert. And then I got back. I had not even a week, and I flew out to Austin to do another event. And then I fly back from Austin on the 5th of November, and then I'm back out in California to do something big in California around the first week of December, which I think you guys can guess what it is. I haven't announced what I'm doing yet. And then the week after,
I know what
yeah,
it is.
you know what
Oh,
it is,
right.
Chris.
Is that the Speed Project? Is that when that is?
No,
Or
no,
is it Marathon Project?
it might be a marathon. And then
CIM?
it might be, it could be. You could get an exclusive here.
Bleep that out.
Yeah.
I'll bleep it out. We can move on.
So yeah, and then the week after that, I'm flying to Qatar to do the T100 World Champs,
Triathlon.
and then it's Christmas. So it's like I haven't really like kind of set up my own like sole trading company, how I actually work out how I get paid in these things, like how I actually do ads, how I do my own expenses. I'm just kind of like just going with the flow at the moment, and it's super fun. I can't deny it's super fun, but I think January's going to hit me and be like, okay, Hugo, now you need to focus on like earning a living. Just going and doing all these mad events.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not just saying this because you're on the podcast. You're probably my favorite Instagram account right now. Dude,
Thank you very much.
like the thing is like you are like so naturally funny. Like you are not trying to be funny. You're just like truly like so funny. Just every reel is just like I'm always laughing. So yeah, dude, you have a great account. It's just a
Thank
matter of
you.
time before it's gonna grow 2x over the next few months. It's so funny. So,
Yeah, hopefully. I think there is like I think the curse of like what I guess like if you're in the running or like fitness space on like the internet is like people expect you to be doing events all the time, but
Mm.
they also get annoyed that you're doing events all the time. It's like this catch-22 where they're like to stay up to date and like to stay relevant, you've got to be doing loads of events. And then when you do events, that people are like, you're doing too many events. And it's this kind of like balance of how do you, because also for me, as much as I love doing the normal like daily vlogs and reels and stuff, which I think people who follow me like,
Yes.
the best way to grow is to do the events and to like put down good times and like, you know, do the kind of cinematic edits of you running where you do a really good time. And so it's kind of, when I had a job, it didn't really matter what content I put out because it wasn't really funding. It was more of a fun thing on the side. Whereas now I've
Yeah.
got to be a bit more strategic in like how I actually, you know, try and grow, try and attract more advertising and try and attract brands into like buying into the project. And also I do have to think, I've had a couple of kind of conversations with like nutrition brands and like sports brands where they've gone, what's your, you know, 2026 vision, right? And I'm kind of like, I don't know, I don't know what my vision is for next week. So it's like I do need to like figure out what I kind of where I want to go. And I think because if you don't have anything that anchors you, it's very hard to have a story and have people buy into your story.
Yeah, dude, I wish that you guys had a similar Olympic trials marathon race to ours
Yeah.
because that would be such a sick storyline for you, especially you're a sub 220 guy. I mean, that'd be like such a perfect storyline for you. But I know the UK just kind
Yeah.
of selects it, right? There's no trials.
Yeah, because also like the good thing about the US trials is like you don't. It's not like you everyone wants to go to the Olympics. If you get into the US trials, it's just an opportunity to run with your peers at
Yeah.
that highest level, and like it's such a honor to be like selected to do the Olympic trials, and like it's a whole thing. And then it's where was it this year?
Oh, it was in
Florida.
Orlando. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like as a proper event. It's like an actual individual thing. Whereas I think it's usually London for us where it's like the British champs, but
Yeah.
it's the London Marathon, so no one really focuses on it. It's not really, it's sort of a side conversation, and you know, a Brit's never hasn't won the London for I don't know a decade since Paula Radcliffe. That might be
Yeah.
even longer than a decade now. I can't remember what that was. So
Yeah.
you know, yeah, and like we've had a couple of amazing results. Like I think Emil Krez came third a couple of years
Yeah.
ago, but again, you don't have that story.
So we saw you running on the treadmill at the BPN gym, and there was some speculation on our morning run that you're joining BPM, but I know your team Precision Fuel. Is that accurate? You're a precision athlete.
We've got some. I'm very much a precision athlete now. We've got some big stuff coming up. So
Whoa.
they're the people who are sending me to the undefined marathon in December. And it's
In California.
yeah, in California. In the first week of December. You wonder which one it's going to be. And
Allegedly.
allegedly, yeah. And yeah, I'm working really closely with them. So it's quite funny. On Saturday night I am wearing full precision get up. I've got this unbelievable. You know what? I'm gonna go and get it because it's so good. You guys are gonna love
That
it.
is an epic troll move at the BPN 15 miler.
Dude, imagine all the hands.
Feels up.
Top to bottom.
There's like a real like very realistic chance that Hugo wins the BPN overnight ultra, and like he's just gonna be-
Precision is gonna be like, oh, this is the best decision of our life.
yeah, he's gonna
Tony's
sign
gonna be pissed.
he'll sign a lifetime contract. Oh my god.
We have a button-down shirt that has precision bottles on it and everything.
No way.
Yeah. We have the top, the classic, the traditional, what I'm known for, bucket hat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It
Dude,
says
that is
precision fuel. I've got 10 bottles for each loop, and they're all obviously precision fuel. And my dream is just to finish and get Nick Bear to shake my hand as I'm covered in precision fuel.
Is there a very real chance that you win this race? Do you know anyone like competition wise that could like race with you? Do you think?
There is a guy called Mitch, he's a 215er who has done it last year and is a BPN athlete, I believe. But
Okay, so he's running.
I'm not sure he's running.
Oh, okay.
Rumor has it, or he's definitely doing CIM, and he wants to go for 215. And I think in conventional wisdom, doing a 50 miler a month out is not probably what you do.
Probably not ideal.
Probably not ideal. So I think he might not be doing it. And without him there, you never know. Like, also 80 kilometers is a lot, 50 miles is a long way. You know, I could blow up. There's loads of things that can go wrong. So, and it's at night, and who knows? But
Trail?
I'm quietly, yeah, it's trail, yeah. So, but it's a 5 mile loop, and it's Texas, so it's pretty flat. And the ground, unless if it rains, that's a whole different conversation. But the ground's pretty firm apparently. So I'm not. I the shoes
it-
I'm wearing are.
Is it the same course as the BPN Ultra or the?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Those
Those are some great trail shoes, Hugo.
Yeah, these are unbelievable Pro 4 trail shoes. It's amazing. They're they've got a lot of traction on them, so that'll be interesting. It's a different course apparently from the Ultra, the backyard one. So
Gotcha.
Okay.
Dude,
My understanding is it's a very runnable one, so I think that'll suit you very well. So, go ahead, Scotty.
I kind of want to backtrack.
Let's do it.
Hugo, you kind of said the timeline of your last, like, I don't know, month or month and a half. What did it start with? You did
Berlin.
an event. Was it
when did
Berlin?
I last talked to you guys? Like May, or was it June?
Well,
Maybe.
I mean, the summer you didn't do a whole lot, did you?
Did I do that? Had I done the 100 milers before talking to you guys?
I don't think so.
No.
100 milers?
Yeah, I did a 100-mile race. Not race. I ran between Philadelphia and New York.
Oh, yeah, we
You
talked
were
about that.
out
Yeah,
there
we
to do
took-
that. Or
Yeah.
had you done it yet?
It was right
No,
after he did it, I think.
Okay.
It was
Okay,
right
yeah.
after he did it.
So I did that, which was fun, and then I'm sure I've done other things. I can't really remember, but then so I did a relatively decent block to Berlin.
Yeah, like,
Um,
from Berlin has been impressive.
Yeah, so Berlin was a tough day, I think, for everyone. Like, it was just so hot. It was kind of brutal, to be honest. But I was super happy with getting 222
Yeah.
on the day. It just was a good result. Like, I definitely was in sub 220 shape, so it's frustrating in that sense that I couldn't break the barrier again. And also, after a really disappointing London, and then it's been a year now since I PB'd in the marathon. It's one of those things where it kind of plays on you. You're like, when's it going to happen again? And I don't think I'm in the shape now to PB in December, to be honest, because I've just not had the right sort of training. Because then obviously after Berlin,
Yeah.
I went out to Jordan, which was a 220 kilometer like desert ultra over 5 days.
Yeah, can you give me a couple minute
Yeah.
description? Because I saw a lot of content about it, but I'm not sure what the parameters were.
Parameters were, it was grim. So it was it was in a place called the Wadi Rum, which I guess I don't know because it's a mixture of like very dry, kind of rocky desert and sand dunes. So that's kind of the terrain you're in. So I'd say 50% was pretty compact sand, runnable sand, and then 50% was like dune sand,
Oh,
which was just not fun. It's decent elevation, but nothing crazy. But it was the main challenge was the heat and the sand essentially. And so you got bussed out. It's about 3 hours outside of the capital city. And then you stayed basically in tents of 8, which were all just like black, these like black kind of bedouin tents that in the day you just baked yourself because they were just so hot, because it got up to like 35 to 40 every day degrees. So I can't remember what that is in Fahrenheit.
that's very
And
hot.
so
That is
Yeah.
quite hot.
it's warm, and you brought everything with you. So you've got your own roll mat, you got your own sleeping bag, and then all you're eating is like freeze dried food, which is
Ugh.
To be honest, like, I thought I was going to hate it. It wasn't actually that bad. Like, people gave it a lot of stick. The food by day 4, it was real palatable because you probably would eat anything. But
It seemed like you made like good friends in the camp. Like, did you know people there already, or were you just making friends? Are you a runner? Do you need running shoes, gear, apparel, more? If so, I got the scoop for you. Kencom's Running Store is the best place to buy any running supplies you need. Located in the St. Matthews area of Louisville, Kentucky, the friendly staff will take excellent care of you. If you are a newer runner and need help finding the right shoes, or you're looking to get plugged into the Louisville running community, this is where you need to start. If you don't live in Louisville, check out werunlou.com. We have a discount code and the link to the website in the show notes, and the shipping is free for purchases over $100. I promise you, Matt and team are the friendliest people you can meet. Don't hesitate. Get your running supplies at Kencom's Running Store and support an amazing local business.
nah, you just make so you basically you start every day. Most days you start at 6 a.m. just to avoid 7 a.m. to avoid the heat.
Yeah.
So the first day was 40 kilometers, and there was basically it's run by a company called Ultra X, and they've done it for 9 years in this place, and there's been one guy who's won it for 8 years in a row. So they kind of wanted to bring some competition out, and so they asked me to come. And then they also brought a guy from Rwanda out there called Fazari, and this guy, day 1, just like sets off at a mad pace. Our first half marathon was at a 1:20
In the sand? Oh my
in the
god.
sand on the desert. Yeah, it was crazy, and like it was just too hot. And by 32 kilometers, I was so toast. I'd lost my hearing at this point, because like my
What?
blood pressure was all messed up, and I was just like in such trouble. I got a nosebleed as well, which obviously is not a good sign in the desert. And like I just had these like 2 little water things and like no electrolytes
Oh
because
my.
I'd forgotten to pack some of my precision fuel. And then I was living off like the 90-gram gel pouches and like 3 chews on day 1 because I was like, I'll be fine. It's only 40K, I'll survive. And then I got back to camp and I was like, I've got another 4 days of this. I'm so scared. This is such a bad idea. And it was probably like I did the first day, we did like 4:13 pace per kilometer.
Yeah.
So it was a sub 3. It was about 2 hours 50 minutes.
Yeah.
To do 40K, and then got back at like 10 o'clock in the morning. And then
Yep.
all day, you don't have cell signal. You don't have any form of like your phones are relying on like battery packs, right? So like they're not. You don't have a lot of charge left. And I had to create content and stuff, but
Yeah.
so all day you're kind of just sitting there, just baking in the tents, not doing much, eating this freeze dried food. And so like, yeah, you just have to make friends or else you'd be very, very bored. And so yeah, day 1 went pretty well. And then day 2 again was 40K. Day 3 was 60K, which was the big day.
60K.
Yeah, 60K.
That is
which-
36 miles if you're listening, about 36 or 37 miles.
Two
Yeah.
things. One update. 90 or 35 degrees Celsius is 95 degrees Fahrenheit for
Oh
us.
my, dude, that
Us
is
Americans.
deadly hot.
That's hot as brick.
Yeah.
And also, secondly, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Keep going.
I was gonna say if you don't follow Hugo, I'll have it in the show notes his Instagram. But if you haven't watched his content from those days at the Ultra, highly recommend. It was great content. So make
Yeah,
sure
it was
you
funny.
go back and watch.
I really enjoyed doing that because it was just a bit different from my normal stuff and very different from the marathon stuff. And I like a lot of people go, "Oh, you're going to go to the ultra space? Are you going to do more of that stuff?" And I'll do occasional stuff like this BPN. Like I couldn't turn the BPN stuff down because it was just such a good opportunity, and I'd got a lottery place. But I think my like bread and butter, I want to focus for a couple of years on the marathon, on the half marathon, and so it's just fun to like have a little off season and do things like that. But I can't be doing it. It's just so it's the mental fatigue that really got me. On my body was kind of, it managed the mileage fine, but on day 4, when you're waking up and you've just done 60K, and then the next day's 48K, and you're kind of like, I remember halfway through the 60K day, I was like, oh, it's downhill from here, like I'm done. And then you finish and you're going, actually tomorrow's 48K, which is actually a really long way. Like
That's
that's not a
amazing.
joke. Yeah. And then the last day's 35K. And by that point, you're like, okay, I'll just like it'll be fine. But the at that point by the last day I had a 15-minute time gap between the second place
Oh.
guy. But over 35K in the desert when it's like 35 degrees,
Pretty close, yeah.
you never know what could happen. So I was still very like aware that I could still kind of lose it. So I just I just went out hard for the last day and just hoped. So I think like I did some Cora stuff, and over the 220 kilometers, I averaged 4-minute 36 per K. So I don't know what that is in miles.
I think it's around 730, 740. Yeah, that's insane. How fried were you after that? Were your legs just shattered for several days?
I don't think my legs were fine, to be honest. My legs were fine. I definitely, coming off the back of a pretty heavy Berlin block, then doing that. The last couple of weeks, I'm not like specifically tired or anything. The motivation right now is really, I'm struggling to get out and do my runs, if that makes sense. Like I'm just like, I need a couple of weeks, but I can't do that at the moment. So I'm looking forward to Christmas.
Yeah, well, Christmas is the perfect time to do that.
Yeah, exactly. A bit of deloading. And I know me as well. I'm probably not going to deload, but I'll try. I'll give it a couple of days.
I know what I was going to ask. It came back. Did your shoes constantly fill with sand?
Oh, no, okay. So I don't know what happens I don't know in America if there's an event called MDS, Marathon des Sables.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
It's this
I know that.
big. It's similar to the Desert Ultra I did, but it's a bigger, more notorious Desert Ultra.
It's in Morocco, right?
Yeah, it's really, really popular in the UK. It's quite a famous ultra, and so everyone wants to do it. And in the UK, there's only one person who fits. They're called like desert gaiters. So you take your shoe. You can literally take any shoe to him, and he'll Velcro the side of your shoe. And then you buy these. They're called gaiters from a company called Radlight, and you basically pull them over your shoe, and you Velcro them, and they're Velcroed on, so that sand doesn't get into your shoe.
Nice.
And it works.
Well, I signed up for this 3 weeks before it started. So I didn't have time to go to this guy and get my shoes Velcroed. So I just Googled and went on Amazon and just bought £8 or $10 gaiters, which are basically pieces of fabric that you just like put over your shoe, and like zipped up at the side. And like, I didn't get any sand in my shoes. So
Really?
it's the biggest tip if you're going to do one of the desert ultras, which again, it's a rare niche to be. I don't know how many of your listeners are going to be like, yeah, I'm going to sign up to this. But if they do, don't bother. Wait, this guy in London who Velcros the shoes charges like hundreds of pounds to do it. And like overall, the gaiter itself is expensive. Then he charges like £100, I think it is, to like do the shoe. And everyone who did it, they basically the gaiter and the Velcro pulls your shoe into your toes. So everyone is getting these mad blisters.
And you're out here, you got the cheap Amazon one.
Amazon £8-10 ones. Not a blister. I didn't get one blister the whole time. It was crazy. I didn't get any sand in my shoes. So I think it's all a lie. I don't want to call him. I'm sure he does a great job, but just get the $10 ones. Honestly,
You're not in the social media beef though, so you're not going to call anyone out. But
I don't think he's got a social media channel. This guy, he creates niche desert gaiters for people. I don't know if he's
exposed though.
Yeah, exactly.
let it fly, Hugo. Let's let it go.
Dude, I love he's drinking a Coke, dude. He's so American now. I love it.
Oh, I love. Okay, the only issue I have with America is that your groceries cost the same as going out to eat. So why would you ever buy food?
Are the groceries cheaper in the UK?
Oh my god, unbelievable! It's so much cheaper,
Really?
crazy
Yeah.
cheaper. Yeah, I'd never eat out in the UK. I never eat out in the UK. I come here and it's like the same price, except it's worse because you have to cook everything. So why would you not just go out and eat? And your options are so much better than like the fast food options here to be healthy are like so. I'm obsessed with sweet green.
Oh,
I
yeah?
can't. Whole food salad bar again, unbelievable, like crazy. You just don't get that in the UK.
Yeah,
So-
but does the UK have a $1 trillion defense budget? Again, not political.
Again, Chick-fil-A though, like you. Are they Mormon? I don't know, but they're fucking good. Sorry, that's that. Like those chicken sandwiches, I know they have political stances, but they are so good. Like, what's in them?
Striegel, we need to clip that and make that a reel. Oh
Oh, dude, that'd be so funny.
gosh, dude.
Dude, is there no Chick-fil-A in
No.
the UK? I didn't know
No.
that. Yeah.
What do you
No.
have that we don't that we're missing out on?
Yeah.
Nothing. We've
can't
only
be
just
true.
got we've only just got Chipotle in London, and
Really?
it's unbelievable. I love Chipotle.
Dude, you're talking to the right guy. You know,
Oh.
I was in the top 0.5% nationally for Chipotle
Chipotle.
ordered over the summer. I was in a contest. I was in the top 0.5%.
That's so impressive, and
Yeah,
I can
dude.
see why you do that
It's a
because
problem.
it's so good. Now, see, I hope you do this, but I always get a salad bowl, right? I always want a burrito, but I get a salad bowl and then order a burrito on the side, like a burrito wrap, because then
yes.
you can get more for your buck.
Yep,
Yeah,
Smart.
that's right. You got it, dude. I don't know why you
Yeah.
get a salad though, because the burrito bowl is the way to go. That's when you get that.
That's what I mean. That's what I
I'm
mean.
talking about.
Yeah. I'm not
They
getting a
have
salad.
salads though, but
No,
yeah.
you got to get the rice in there as well and the beans. Like, come on,
Rice.
what are you doing?
Dude, are you still on your rice kick?
Yeah, of course I am. I'm sponsored by Big Rice.
Yeah, Tilda, right?
Arma,
So
but big
I
rice.
brought it with me. I've got it with me. So my aim for this Saturday is really, I don't really care if I win or not, is to get Nick Bear to promote Tilda Rice. Because you don't have it in this country. You've only got Ben's Original.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have Tilda. So all I want is Nick Bear to be like, what is this stuff? And hold a bag of Tilda up, which I don't think he's going to do if I'm fully kitted out in precision fuel. But, you know,
yeah, you're gonna get DQ'd, bro, before you even start showing up in that kit.
yeah,
So,
it's going to be great. Just to promote the sponsor.
You're gonna be the only one without a Going More hat on for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And like, I'm the only one who's not going to be sucking on those Go gels. Now, I actually can't say anything against his stuff because I've never tried any of it. So I'm sure it's good. It is. It's 25 grams of carbs. So
Yeah, I use a 50-gram one, so I get that. I mean, if you win that race, like I don't know how big BPN is in the UK, but in the US, it's like by far the biggest nutrition and just like content
in
like,
endurance
scene.
sports for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and endurance.
it's overtaken like Ghost and stuff. I guess that's a different brand.
Ghost
Ye-
like energy drinks?
Yeah,
No.
because they used to be big in like the late teens.
They're big in
It's
the
like
workout
protein.
industry.
Yeah,
like
Like
proteins.
lifting, but not in endurance. No, not at all. I mean, no one in the endurance space drinks a Ghost. Although I did see you drink a Ghost the other day.
I did.
Yeah.
And Jesus, what do they put in those? Also, another thing about this country, those energy drinks you guys have, wild.
Have you tried White Monster?
Oh no, White Monster's big in the UK as well. But trust me, they don't even scratch the sides. Those C4 drinks, they should be illegal.
Dude, C4 has like beta alanine in it, and it makes
and
you
you're
like
just like
cheap.
scratching your face. You're just like, what is going on?
Yeah,
And then the Ghost ones are potent as well.
Hugo, I'm curious, what's the stereotypical like English person who drinks White Monster? What are they like?
Yeah, again, not. It's not as bad as the Red Bull reputation in the UK.
Red Bull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Red Bull's kind of like I can't drink Red Bull because that's what you drank as a kid going out. Like you'd have Jägermeister, like Jaeger
Red Bull
bombs.
vodka.
Yeah, Red Bull vodka, Jaeger bombs. So every time I smell Red Bull, it's like reminding me of my like early 20s just getting pissed. Well, so that's why White Monster is a bit more,
Classy.
yeah, a bit more classy, but it's not classy. It's not classy. It's very much not. If I see someone drinking a White Monster ever, but specifically early in the morning, they're struggling. They're fighting demons. They're going to a job they're really just not looking forward to. They're very tired. They're just getting through the day. So I don't know what's in America.
Oh, truck.
Like
Truck drive. Okay, it's very similar.
Blue collar construction
Yeah.
worker.
Nice.
Yeah.
All of my employees drink a White Monster every
Okay.
freaking day.
They're quite tasty.
I've never had one.
Never had one. Yeah.
Really? You come on, guys. Get
Scotty's
out
a
there
health
and try.
Dude, yeah, I
You
could.
said Danny?
I said Scotty's a health nut, dude. We're gonna crush some White Monsters after the Indy.
0 calorie. Well, they're not that bad for you. They're only like 400 milligrams of caffeine.
Scotty's a big like do your own research, look at the ingredients guy.
Oh, if I looked at half the ingredients of stuff I eat, no.
Yeah, but you
When
just eat
I
rice.
I
so
didn't
you're
used to be like that, but my wife went down a real rabbit hole, and it's like one of those things that you don't want to know, and when you know, you can't unsee it.
I actually I bought the so I'm kind of I love a protein bar. I don't know why. It's one of those things I should just buy a chocolate bar, but because those protein bars are not good for you. But today I was in Walmart and I think I bought the truly the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life. These things I'll get them.
Dude, I love the British word for getting drunk is getting pissed.
Pissed.
Or like,
Yeah,
We
it's
should just steal
hammered.
that.
What on earth is that?
Okay, so we got Legendary. They're the ones who do the fake Pop Tarts, the protein Pop Tarts. Have you seen those?
no.
No, don't try them. These are protein donuts. Now, actually, because I hate myself. I'll open one of these to show you how. Think of a donut, and then you'll look at this and go, "That's not a donut. I don't know what that is."
It's actually like a steak in donut
What
French.
on earth?
What is that?
It looks
Oh,
like a
it's
donut
hard.
to me.
Dude, eat it.
It's hard. It's actually
hard.
like it's we have these things in the UK called Jaffa cakes,
Okay.
and it's like a fake sponge. And it's honestly, this is the driest thing I've ever tried to consume.
Hey, I got a bet for you. Eat it and then don't drink anything for the
One
rest of the podcast.
Actually, I can't believe they're allowed to be produced. How are they still going? It's
I don't know.
Dude,
I
that
don't know who's eating that.
in a White Monster, man. That's your key to success on race day.
However,
Food-
the one thing I'm obsessed with is this sparkling water.
Oh,
Topo
Topo Chico. Nice, dude. Yeah.
I like the San Pellegrino in the UK, but these guys, they're lime, a hint of lime or lemon.
Pretty good.
Oh, sensational. Sensational. I want to export it to the UK. It's unbelievable.
Hugo, I have a question for you. What does the term grafting mean?
Hustling. Like you're working hard.
Dude, so I was
You know?
telling him this morning, I saw a video a couple years ago of Callum Hawkins, the Scottish marathoner, a New Balance
Yeah.
video. And he starts off and it's like, all that matters is hard graft. And I was like, that sounds so cool. And it means, it just means like you're working hard.
Honestly, though, the thing that gets me about the online fitness space is like people just need to take a chill pill. Like I love my favorite thing to watch is like those blokes who are going for like they're like killing themselves, like no social interaction. They're like isolating themselves. They're doing like 5 workouts a day, and then at the end they're like, "I'm going for a 3-hour 30 marathon." And I'm like, guys, it's not that deep. You're not going to the Olympic trials. Like, what are you doing? Like, have a life. Like, you don't need to kill yourself.
Dude, I'm not calling out Johnny Davies in any way. I'm sure he's a great guy, but your videos kind of like trolling his behind the scenes from a day or two ago.
Funny.
That was really funny. That was really funny.
I made sure he was fine with it because I was like,
Yeah, it looked like y'all had a good time together.
Yeah. And then like being in the BPN HQ, and they're all honestly, I've never seen more jacked guys in my life. Like, what are they all on? It's mad. They're all absolutely shredded, and I'm there. Obviously, like I look like marshmallow fluff. Like there's no definition in my abs, and so like I'm just walking around, and I'm like, this is just embarrassing. Even those guys who did the like last man standing,
Yeah.
Kendall and Kim.
Oh, they were there?
So they were there. Again, what right do they have to be shredded? Why are they jacked?
They looked
They're
hard. man.
both jacked. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, how do you have time? You're running like 500 kilometers and you're still lifting like heavy weights every day. Like, I'll get one lift session. I should lift weights more. I do one a week, like one lift session a week, and there's no arms or upper body, and they're all like there, just like crushing weights, like arm like curls, and I'm just like in the corner being like, "What are you guys doing?" It's wild.
They inject the BPN straight into the veins, bro. That's
Yeah,
that's the way to do it.
It's the Go gels. They don't take them through their mouth. They intravenously take them.
Though, to be fair, that warehouse and that office is
Oh,
truly
great.
the coolest place I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
If I could work at one place, it would be there.
You should,
they
but
have-
you should still keep Precision Fuel, but work at BPN.
Yeah, their pantry was wild, was actually wild. It was just everything on tap, the maddest selection of like snacks. You open their fridges and they had all those like fitness food, kind of like really good, all prepared meals, which was just anyone could
Yeah.
have. I actually think I'd probably like become really fat because there's just so many good food options. So, but then the gym as well, crazy. They had like saunas, ice baths, red light therapy. They had loads of like seats for like
Normatec.
those Normatec, yeah. And then they had like full laundry, full showers, everything. And I was like, you could live here. You could comfortably live here. Just put a bed in one of the offices. And all their offices were mad. Like it was, I just walked in and I was like, I don't want to go back to the corporate world, but gun to my head, if I had to, this is where I would want to come. Unbelievable.
Who hit you up to go there? Like who from BPN messaged you?
No, Johnny Davies was. I met him years and years ago. We actually did our first ultra together, and so I've known him for a bit of time. And he was like, "Do you want to go and check it out?" And I was like, "I've watched Nick Bear since I was since 2019, 2018. So yeah, I've seen that place on my TV screen for a long time. I definitely want to see what it's like, and it actually lives up to the hype.
Oh
See
yeah.
you
pretty
running
mad.
on that treadmill,
Yeah,
play treadmill, and I was like, that dirty dog.
and then I was yeah, it's a good treadmill. Those treadmills are nice. And then, but I had my Precision Fuel bottle, and then Nick Bear was literally standing right behind me whilst that was being filmed, talking to Johnny, and I was like trying to like take a sip and like try and like promote Precision Fuel with the BPN logo behind me. But I thought, let's not take the piss too much today. Like Saturday's a different thing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think if you win that race, like just how many eyes are going to be on that on social media?
Yeah.
That could have like, I don't want to like put pressure on you or anything, but that could have a potentially huge impact on what happens next to you if you win that race.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I mean, the original, so I got randomly selected in a lottery, which
That's awesome.
I don't actually know if I really believe it, to be honest, but no, I don't, because if you go to my Instagram page, the first thing you see is me running 50 miles at a pretty tasty pace. That's literally my first thing. So I'm like, if they had looked at all, but hey,
Well,
I'm
I'm pretty sure most of the people that are there are like creators with like followings, and I know like tons of people who signed up that have like 500 followers on Instagram.
Yeah. And I don't want to believe that, because it would be fun if it was actually just like random, like just it'd be great if it was random. But I was, because I was like, originally I wanted to come out and do it because I thought it'd be a great chance to like meet the BPN team, like try and like get in there, like see what the supplements were about, like meet Nick.
Strickle, did you just punch your computer?
I just stepped on my mic and pulled my computer. We're good.
And I thought it'd be like a great opportunity to meet them and like obviously meet Nick. But since then, like I've got really close to Precision. I love their stuff. So it's like the actual point of me doing it has really changed. So, you know, I'd like to win and like to do well, but it's not like a make or break for me. Whereas like before I was very much like I want to come out here, win, make a statement, all that kind of stuff. And now it's like it's a great trip. I love coming to Austin. It's been really fun to spend a week out here. I've got another week or so left. And I'm just really enjoying my time out here. So nice to kind of see what it's like living in another city for a bit. I've got a beautiful Jeep, just having a good time driving around, living life.
Dude, you're such a Jeep guy now. Has anyone left any rubber duckies on your car yet, or no?
What's a rubber ducky?
That's a Jeep thing.
It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
is it?
if you own a Jeep, you know, like those little like just rubber ducks people use in, like
Yeah.
bathtubs. Yeah,
Yeah.
like in the US, if you own a Jeep, other Jeep owners will like leave rubber ducks on your Jeep when you're like not around, and then you just like put them on your dashboard. So like a lot of Jeep owners have like 15 rubber duckies on their dashboard. It's
For
a Jeep
real?
thing. Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, until you hit the brakes and they all end up in your like, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. So there's two things about my Jeep. I love her. I've called her Matilda because obviously Tilda Rice, the great.
course.
It's a great crossover. And she's a beautiful red and she's a beautiful color. And I've dreamed of driving a Jeep for actually probably since 2018. Since I could drive, I've always wanted to drive a 4x4 Jeep Wrangler just around America, like proper life goals, right? Get in the car day one, and I'm like, yeah, this is it. I'm living the dream here. This is awesome. Drive out the airport and see a Bronco,
Ooh,
those Ford Broncos, and go, damn, all I want is to drive that Bronco because that's a way cooler car. They're beautiful, those cars. And then
beautiful.
I start driving the Jeep and go, actually, this is one of the worst cars on earth. It's so bad. The
It's not
suspension,
super comfortable.
the opposite. It's one of the worst drives ever. Like, it's terrible.
They're
It's
really easy to park because they're super skinny.
Let's caveat that. Maybe they are for an American car. Because even on the roads here, I am in quite a big 4x4 Jeep and I'm still the smallest car on the road. Like those Rams.
Yeah, dude.
They're big, dude.
You're
Just
in
Scotty's truck.
You're in central Austin though. Like, what do you don't need it. You're in a city. What are you doing with a car
You
like
know,
that?
Rory Linkletter drives one. He's a Canadian. Isn't that crazy? He's kind of a redneck.
Oh yeah, he got rage baited in one of my videos actually. I don't think he likes me. Yeah.
What
what
happened?
I said there was no need to taper. And carb loading was a bit of a myth because it
Yeah.
makes me feel real bad. And he was just like, "Oh, you're full of shit. Like, don't like you're lying." And I was like,
He
"Okay."
doesn't hate you. He's feisty.
Yeah, he proper started getting in the comments with people and like, and I was like, "It's good for engagement, so it's fine. I don't mind it.
Really?
You go for it."
He was commenting on that? That's funny.
Yeah, which is niche. I'm like, why do you follow me? But yeah, it's weird. We follow. I guess I always
agree.
forget that.
I agree
Like,
about the carb load, though. I think that's all fake.
Danny, you're onto something. You've been saying this for a long time and I've ignored you for it, but I think I'm going to start listening. We
Yeah,
talked about this, but
I've only raced poorly when I've carb loaded. Hugo, what's your take?
agreed. I'm 100% agree because I think my issue with it is I think maybe it's fine if you're kind of new to running, right, and your volume isn't that high, so you probably don't like. I each day eat a huge amount of carbs because I train twice a day. I'm doing big volume, and so when I taper, then my volume's reduced. So if I just continue to eat the same amount,
Yeah.
I think I'm carb loading anyway because I'm burning maybe like 1.5, 2K calories a day less than I would be. So if I'm just eating normally, I'm gonna be
already
my glycogen store is gonna be filled. And then to top, it's like some people say you need like what is it, 9 grams of carbs per 1 kilogram of body weight or whatever the conversion is. And I watch some people's videos being like, they're smashing back like 800 grams of carbs in a day. before a race. I'm like, how does that?
Yeah.
Where's that going? Like, that's just going to make me feel horrific. And so,
Yeah, it like you get all bloated and stuff, and
do you feel fluffy?
you
That's
feel
how I'd like to
fluffy,
describe it. Yeah.
and you can't
Um,
poop, and
Oh,
it's like,
yeah, you can't poop. And then I sometimes take Imodium pre like race to make sure I don't need to go to the loo. But every time I've carb loaded, I've just had the worst stomach.
yeah,
And maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, and maybe I need, pros to tell me how to do it properly. But I also feel, what's the point of risking it? I'd rather go in feeling a bit lighter, feeling a bit
Yeah.
more comfortable with myself, and
Yeah.
sacrifice what? My glycogen stores not being top, top.
That's what in-race fueling's for, man.
Yeah, and
That's for.
like I got
You solve that
110
problem.
grams. I got 110 grams per hour of carbs at Berlin,
That's a ton.
That's
which
good.
is good, and I didn't have any stomach problems, and I didn't really carb load. So,
Yeah.
and again, for me, like, I don't feel great when I properly taper for like two and a bit weeks. So I usually do 1 week, like the week. So I go from the Monday to the Saturday, and I don't do a huge amount of volume, but I'll still do like 50, 60K that week, just to like mentally, that's my mental, for my mental kind of health essentially. And then like the week before, I'm still doing probably 140Ks. So
Oh wow.
yeah, I don't really,
It's like 85, 88 miles. Yeah.
yeah.
What?
And then, but then I'm like, if I've in Berlin, I got up to 190Ks a week.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
Hugo, if you had to run a 225 or below, and you had to give up one of these three things in your next training block, what
Oh,
would
I
it
love
be?
this.
Would it be the long run? Would it be high mileage, so you're only allowed to max out at, let's say 70 miles a week? Or would it be the midweek session, the speed session, or the threshold, or whatever?
I don't even do the midweek speed session, so yeah, that can go in the bin.
Wait, what? Why?
You just go
Uh,
easy, and then long run hard.
I've got a lot better. So what I do now, my structure is I kind of make it up as I go along, but Monday's double easy usually. Tuesdays intervals track, but I've only really been disciplined with that recently. So I used to be terrible at like actually motivating myself to go to the track, but that's usually a 5x2K or 10x1K or 7 by a mile. So it's never like 400s, or it's never like,
Yeah.
I'm never going below threes really. I'm usually 3 to 320 in those days. And then
Threshold type. Yeah.
Yeah, threshold.
Wednesday, and then usually I do my strength day in the evening of that intervals on Tuesdays.
Mm.
Then Wednesday I do easy, then usually like cross train, like a swim or something like that. Then Thursday is my favorite kind of session, is I usually do like tempo stuff or LT1. So like 5x10 minutes is like 3 to 5 times 10 minutes is like my favorite thing to do. And I'll usually do that at like 3:30, 3:25 to 3:30 per K, which I love. That's like my favorite pace. It's like super comfy, but still working. I call it easy work because
Yeah.
you're working, but you're not really. Like, it's quite nice. And then Friday easy again, and then cross training at night, usually like a swim again. And then Saturday is a marathon session, which will be pretty meaty. When I start a block, it will be maybe 32K of maybe 4x5K.
Wow.
And then by the
Starting
end,
block?
yeah, and then at the end it will be up to 40K of volume. So I'll do, but I alternate. So if I'm doing an 8-week block, which isn't my normal length, I do 4 weeks of, so alternating between like a session, like a 4x5K or a 3x8K or something like that, and then a steady long run, which is usually like a progression long run. So on my like interval weeks, I'll usually do like 30 to 35K run. But then on my alternating week, which is like a steady long, I'm usually doing like 36 to up to 44K of steady progression. And that's going from like 4-minute Ks all the way down to like 3 25.
So you're going over the marathon distance. The marathon's 42K. You're going 44 in your build.
I did 44 around Central Park this time.
So Street, you've also done the over mileage day, and you prescribed it to a couple of your athletes you coach too at steady state. And it kind of sounds like, Hugo, you do the same thing, progressing maybe all the way down to marathon pace. What is the benefit of going over mileage if you want to break it down for us, Hugo?
I mean, I just love mileage and being a challenge. And then C, I think it's completely unnecessary unless you're kind of like, I'm sure I've got more to go, but if you're kind of close to your maybe like natural point of like progression, then I think you just have to be super comfortable with the marathon distance. And if you're very comfortable doing a 2:28 marathon on a training day at a good steady pace and your heart rate's like 160, 150 to 160, then that sets you up really nicely, I think, for marathon day. And knowing you can very comfortably do a marathon distance just off the bat, off a big mileage week anyway, as well. I think that's kind of why I do it. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not like I don't know the science really, so I just enjoy it.
You're running a 2:28 marathon in training, and you're this like funny guy, but you're a very serious runner, and obviously you don't get to that level without like being locked in.
Yeah, I think a lot of people misjudge me.
Like
I get a lot.
dude, you have that dog in you.
Yeah, I think people misjudge me online as well because they think I'm just like someone who can. I've got it all like up here mentally. I can kind of like grind through a result, and like I'm like very determined, and like I do lots of random stuff online, and I only kind of show though the fun stuff and the like Jordan ultra marathons and just the marathons in general. I don't necessarily. I think people maybe misunderstand how much I train, and maybe that is lacking in my kind of overall social media image, because I very much portray like if I can do it, anyone can do it. And my main message is like I started running in COVID, right? So 5 and a bit years ago.
That's crazy, man.
If I can get there, if I can build from a 3:03 first marathon to a 2:19, then you can. But I sometimes do think that maybe something I do miss out is that I have done that, but I also do run regularly for the last 2 years, 100-mile weeks. Like, and I have put all that work in, and I do a lot of cross training, and I don't go out and drink that much. I eat pretty clean. I'm pretty good with my diet. I'm pretty like dialed in onto my, like, I sleep at least 8 hours a night. I do a lot of things that I don't necessarily like show online a lot, because I don't necessarily think enough people show how to grind online. I don't think you need me to add more noise, but I do sometimes, like, people I think just assume I kind of just rock up and do these things, and actually I do. There's a lot behind the scenes
to have, though. Is like
exactly, yeah.
It is.
I mean, right.
You're right. Everybody online is like, grind harder, like, here's this marathon block, 16 weeks, lock in, wake up, do your pull-ups, like the Truett Haynes type, like,
Yeah.
like,
And
get out of my way.
Yeah, I do like, and I appreciate that style of content, and I appreciate that message, because I guess they're trying to motivate everyone to get out and move. But actually, I think you actually like lose people with that message sometimes, especially if you're just trying to get into exercise. You're like, oh, it's nothing what I'm currently doing, or Truett Haynes. And actually, I want to show that you can have a bit of fun. And unless you're a pro, and unless it's your paycheck, take a breath. Get out for that 5K, get out for that 10K. It doesn't. That's not paying your bills. So just be super proud of your achievement. But also, I think the last couple of major marathons, most people on social media have not done well. That's kind of the theme at the moment. I think a lot of people I haven't seen a lot of people having great success, because there've been some really tough days. Like Berlin was a super bad day for a lot of people because of the weather. Chicago, I don't think was amazing. From the impression, it was a kind of a mixed bag,
Very mid.
and so
it's hard.
and so I think and London was really hard this year as well. So what I've enjoyed is seeing people fail and how they react to that failure. And I personally, like Berlin, it was a good day for me, but it wasn't what I wanted. I still didn't PB. And so like my approach is, okay, I'm sorry, but it's just a reflection of the 42 kilometers on the day. It's not a reflection on your life. Frankly speaking, no one really cares. The only person who really cares is yourself.
Well,
if you're not a pro,
lowering the stakes makes that, like, in the humor that you bring to the sport through your media, definitely is a draw for some people, and then some people are drawn to the grind set.
100%. But like,
Grafting.
and
I was looking for that word. Thank you, Scott.
Grafting and like hustling. But I think that mindset does put people off because it's so unapproachable. Like you can't go from sitting on your couch, not doing anything and not moving to optimizing your sleep schedule, drinking 5 liters of water a day, working out twice a day, making sure you read your Bible passages, like whatever the theme of that person is. You can't go from that to the extreme. And I want to try and find a way of being like, guys, there is a middle ground. Like you don't have to give up everything instantly. You can get there. Because also I'm very much there a lot of my life. I don't necessarily show it, but I'm pretty regimented.
Oh yeah, for sure. And there's times that suck where the alarm goes off at 5 a.m. and it's raining outside.
And you don't want to wake up.
You're double.
Yeah. And so like, especially the double. Like sometimes trying to get out.
Doubles are the worst. Yeah.
Like you're probably feeling a bit bloated. Yeah, you're just tired. You just had a day at work. And so like I just want to find a middle ground because I think there's not enough being like, it's okay not to hustle and want to be on it 24/7. Like I don't know how these guys who do portray that image aren't tired, because I'm tired the whole time. But and
you're over here laughing.
Yeah, and so it's just like lighten up. Like it's the key. Just lighten up. And also, unless you're like actually top tier of your game, whatever your game is, if you're top tier, like top of the like if you are going to be the top 50 in your discipline, sure, grind hard, work on it, sacrifice, turn down those social plans. But if you're not, and it doesn't pay your paycheck, take a breath, enjoy. If you love running, go and run it and go run and do all that. If you're starting to turn down things because you're worried it's going to affect your running or your times, then actually I think you've lost sight of the more important things like your family, your friends. Because your gravestone is not going to be like, oh, I did a 2:45 marathon. It's going to be like you were a loving father, a great friend. And those are the more important things. So that's what I'm just trying to portray because
for sure.
Yeah, that's I think it's important.
Hugo, you are what we call a mileage baddie.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's the term that we coined.
Okay, and how do you become one?
Cousin Sadler. Well, you have to be a baddie and you have to run a lot of miles, so you're both.
Okay, what's the level for mileage?
I'd say 100-mile weeks.
Over 100.
Over 100. Okay, that's quite a small sample size. Are we saying more than 100 or less than 100?
Danny's making a face because he's not quite doing over 100.
I did it once.
He did it once.
Actually, technically twice, but just one time in a real training block. So there you go.
There you go.
You know what you need to do? You need to grind harder.
Yeah, you're right, dude. I need
to hustle enough.
I need less content to grind harder.
I need more work and less sleep. That's exactly what I need right now.
Yeah.
Dude, Hugo, what do you say to those people who say that you don't need to run a lot of miles and you can run a fast marathon without?
Honestly, it depends on your discipline. But I don't personally think the marathon you can get away with not doing high mileage. I don't know anyone who's at the top of their game who's not doing high mileage, but maybe I'm wrong. Like I've seen some of the pros' volumes and they're hitting 200, 220, 250 Ks a week. Like, I don't see that. No, I don't see anyone who's put mad times down doing even 100-mile weeks. So maybe I would love to be proven wrong. If you're a 5K guy, you don't probably need to do like high mileage, but even still, I know guys who do the mile who run 100-mile weeks.
Dude, I was talking to Chris about this. The only people who bark at high mileage people are college runners. It's college runners who like ran 50 miles a week and did like the 1500 or cross country, and they were probably
high mileage
and like fast twitch, but they're like, oh yeah, look at so and so who ran this marathon with 50-mile weeks, and it's like, dude, that was like when people didn't know what like fueling what. That's when they like ran a marathon off like 4 sips of water and like a Oreo
Diet Coke.
You know what I mean?
Mad.
Like,
But they were mad. But also, like, I think those college guys also do so much cross training. So they're
Yeah.
on the elliptical. They just love that elliptical machine and shoot me in the head. Like, no, thank you. I'm a big fan of the Stairmaster. Actually, I think
dude, I'm
that's
with
secret
you. Like, if
weapon.
I'm gonna train more, I want to do the thing that I like doing, and it's running.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna go on the elliptical.
Yeah. And also, if you're injured, then don't get on the elliptical. Go in the swimming pool and do something different. Like, just get that load off your body. I love the swimming pool. I hate swimming, but it's a really beneficial. Makes you feel really good. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many other methods than the elliptical. I don't know how anyone sits on that thing. It's so boring.
Dude,
Streak-
I've done
Streak
it.
hates the
and
pool.
I hate it.
Dude,
Cross training.
Hugo, as we wrap here, I want to get your prediction. What place and what time? What place are you finishing, and what time are you going to run for the BPN?
Rather, what pace are you gonna run? Because I don't know what time would be.
So no, I'm so time basically. The aim is 4-minute Ks, and that would
Right.
shoot for around 5 hours 30 minutes.
Ooh, that you'd probably win if you did that. You
5-minute
I-
Ks. What pace is that? 6.
It's like 6:15, I want to say.
Dude,
Is
that's
Danny?
nuts.
Are you looking it up, Danny?
Trying to.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's
I've got an
6:15.
amazing app called Easy Miles, I think it's called, or Easy Pace, and it's like a little toggle, and you just slide it
Oh,
across, and it shows you miles and kms. It's great.
Wait, are you talking about
This is
this one?
6.
Is it this one right here?
6:26. Okay.
6:26. Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
my
nice.
Google history was the United
This
States.
one is epic.
budget.
Look.
Oh,
So,
it's
like
just
this.
like that. Yeah, it's just like
And
that.
then
It's
I
similar.
hold it down, and it switches to Ks.
I need that.
Oh, that's
So I
good.
can. So if you tell me you want to go at 4 pace for the Ks, I go to 4. That's 4:01, and then I hold this,
Yeah.
and it tells me it's 6:27 pace.
Wow.
I coach
Like
one
that.
Canadian, one metric system person. I just give him miles. I'm like, sorry, you just kind of convert him.
I don't know how you do Mars. Also, I just like the sound of like, oh, I'm doing 3-minute 20 Ks in a marathon. That sounds so quick. Whereas if you go, that's what, 4
5.
something, 5,
5:20.
5:20. Like, well, that sounds slow.
It sounds fast to me, dude.
Sounds really freaking fast, Hugo.
You know what's funny? So I coach several guys in the UK, and like some of them like miles and some of them like Ks. And the reason they like miles is I was told that when you're driving in the UK, everything is in miles. Is that
Yeah.
true?
That is true. Yeah, we like to confuse everything.
Really?
No, it's okay. You should try using the American system for measurement.
Oh, but like at least do you guys use feet or centimeters for height?
Yeah, no, freaking
Ye-
feet, brother. And nothing is divisible by anything.
I don't know. Tell me, I like 6'2". I don't know what that's in centimeters, and I always get asked, and I'm like, I don't. What is that? 186 or something? I don't know.
Danny's 6'9", so if that means anything. He's huge, bro.
Wait till you see me in person, bro.
I need
He's
to come
a-
down.
he's
I don't have a job now. I just need to come up.
Yeah, come up to St. Louis. I got a place.
Over.
I got a bed for you. You can crash
Oh.
here as long as
Go
you
to
want.
St. Louis, run with Danny, hop in his car, come to Louisville for the weekend, and then you can come in my sauna and hot tub, and we'll run 50 miles.
Honestly, if someone from the UK were to come visit America, I would steer them. The first place to go would be St. Louis, Missouri.
What? Really? No.
I've been to, actually, it's one of the few states I haven't been to, so I think I have to come.
Bro, it's
I've
pretty.
been to a lot.
I would say it's representative of like the majority of the American population here in St.
Yeah,
Middle
that's fair.
American. That's yeah.
Danny does an excellent job of showing off his city. I will say that. He will,
you guys have a
he will
good college
force you to have a
football
good
team?
time.
No,
No. Okay.
we have the Missouri Tigers. They're in Columbia, Missouri, and then we have the Kansas City Chiefs, but that's on the other side of the state. So,
Are you talking about
or soccer.
No, I'm talking
Football
about
or
American
football?
football.
Yeah,
I was obsessed. I was obsessed with college football.
I forgot about
Oh,
that.
you really?
I'm not obsessed in terms of the sport itself is okay. It's the just general like fandom around
Dude.
college.
Yeah.
Is there a
I'm
Texas
obsessed
game
with.
tomorrow? Is there a home game?
There's a lot. They're playing Not Notre Dame. They're playing Vanderbilt, is it?
Oh, Vanderbilt. That's a good game. That's a good
Bro.
game. You should go to that.
Yeah, I
You should go to that
I
game.
should. It's a night
Dude,
game.
call
and
Tony. Call Dad.
not tomorrow. It's Saturday night.
Oh, so you can't.
So we can't go. I've actually been to a Longhorns game, and it was class. I went a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay. So you've been
2019. I've been to Texas A&M. I got blown away. I'm a Michigan fan technically now because I went to the Big Blue Bowl.
Wolverines,
yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry,
House.
Sadler. I'm
Bro,
so sorry.
That is
Go green.
actually amazing. I was gonna try and persuade you to go to that Texas Vandy game because that's going to be a insane
Huge game. Yeah,
Like,
and
that might be more life changing than winning the BPN 50 mile.
I just love it. And you just go, there's 100,000 people supporting college kids who are just like general idiots because they're in college. And
They're like
it
18 years old.
just can't be good for anyone. It just can't. I'm obsessed with like Friday Night Lights, like all that stuff. Like it's just so good. Like, what is it? It's just unbelievable. And all the merch around it and like just everything. The tailgating.
Dude, you're so right about college football. Is like it can't be good for anyone.
Sorry, it could not be good. And they're now getting now look, I appreciate they make a huge amount of money for their colleges, but no 18-year-old should be paid the money they're paid for like advertising. Look at Johnny Football. Like, I love that dog. He is like he defines America. I love Johnny Football, but honestly, that guy was nuts. He was nuts.
Johnny Football is so American. Yeah.
Oh, what a guy, Johnny Manziel.
All right,
Dude,
we got to land this plane, dude.
Yeah, we got to land it. Two things. One, thank you, Hugo. Two, we need to make you a regular guest on this podcast because I said it last time and I'll say it again. You could be the fourth host of this podcast. It's just a banter episode when you come on, which are our favorite episodes.
I love it. It's great
extremely
seeing you guys.
enjoyable.
I love it. Anytime, honestly. I've got loads of free time now, so literally, when you're like, oh, we need someone to come onto the pod, just hit me up. I'll be like, sure. When do you need me?
You need to move to the United States because this time zone is much easier.
Yes, I hear that. I hear that.
Just kidding. I'm sure you love
right.
your country, but
198. Hugo Fry. Thanks, Hugo, for coming on.
Thanks very much, guys.
199.
It's been
more
unreal.
200.